What's up, everybody? Welcome to Shot from the Point Live. Today we're going to be going over Call of Duty controversy. Hashtag RIP COD. And we'll be talking about, we'll take your calls later, and we'll talk about the Islanders Tampa Bay Lightning series, which is about to kick off right now. But I got my resident, let's face it, Call of Duty and Battlefield, they're the dude bro games, right? They're not like gamer games, like, you know, big tough jocks like you let's go play some COD. Am I off there?
No, not at all. Not at all. Those are your two big FPS games out there by far.
Let's go play COD. Hey, how about World of Warcraft? No. Pussy. No, that's stuff like that. I'm going to start this off right now. This is our weekly podcast. We do YouTube news. We do it live, radio style. We do hockey and ball busting. I'll take your calls and all that other stuff. But I am not a COD expert. I am not making. That's why I got the Huffman here. So don't freak out. All right, let's get right into this. I don't want to screw around too long. Cut the music. All right. I want to go into. Let's see what we got here. I want to get into this right away, and I'm gonna put the trailer up. The first is COD trailer, and I'm gonna question things. So I'm probably not gonna have the opinion that the entire community has, and so on and so forth. And I'm gonna basically, and I think that's a good thing, because I'm gonna come at it from a neutral perspective. I have no stake in this. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just gonna give you my opinion. So we're gonna get into the first COD trailer, and we're gonna go over it, review it, and all that other stuff. Let's get right into it. Now, here it is, the COD trailer. Bitches.
You seen this? Unknown. Unidentified settlement ships. You are moving into a restricted situation.
They just opened fire. We're f***ing fire. Native guns are attacking our airship. Pilot hit.
This is a full-blown invasion.
Oh my god.
We are getting breaking news out of Switzerland.
Geneva has suffered a massive attack.
Death count continues to rise, and there's no end in sight.
This is Top Cat Sovereign. Divert and deploy all available assets immediately.
Holy shit.
Let's get to the tower. Go! Fix the house.
Biggest surprise attack in the history of the world. How could they not have seen this coming? It's one of our own.
We have no precedent for this. We have no playbook for this. And apparently, we have little time.
Let me make our situation absolutely clear. We are now at war with the Settlement Defense Front. Godspeed, captains.
You got eyes on this, Reyes?
Affirmative. Let's get in there.
Legacy Edition. Includes Modern Warfare Remastered.
All right. What the hell was wrong with that? I mean, if that was a movie, you couldn't keep me out of it. I mean, and I'm a huge... Here's another thing. I'll tell you, I'm a huge David Bowie fan. And that was and I don't like some of my favorite songs covered. That was an awesome cover of that song. So what's the problem, Huffman?
Well, campaign is not the issue here. You can do whatever you want with campaign. You can go into space, all that stuff, jetpacks for the campaign. I am all for that. Go balls to the wall with that.
Gotcha.
Do whatever you want. But Call of Duty's bread and butter is multiplayer. And people do not want futuristic crap in multiplayer, like jetpacks going into space. Because if you remember, well, you might not remember because you haven't really played it.
I played the fourth one. I played the creme de la creme, the one they're remaking, just to let you know. I mean,
Call of Duty 4. Okay, yeah,
4.
Phenomenal game. We'll probably get to that here in a minute. But you go back 2 years, they released Advanced Warfare. It takes place, I'd say, about 150 years from now. 150 years from now, you're getting these things called exosuits. Well, it's not really an exosuit. It's a freaking jetpack. And
gotcha.
Going into multiplayer, again, like I said, campaign, jetpacks, perfectly fine. And the campaign was pretty good. Kevin Spacey was the enemy, and oh my God, he was
sounds
so
horrible. That sounds awesome, actually.
Oh my God, Kevin Spacey was such an awesome villain.
Sure.
He was so good in that. But you take these jetpacks into multiplayer, and it's just pure chaos. Now, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, they're remastering that, which is just absolutely phenomenal. Call of Duty's known for being boots on the ground.
Gotcha. Little more. People want to feel like they're modern soldiers, I guess, not so much, or even soldiers in the past.
Because when Call of Duty 4 came out in 2007, the first 3 Call of Duties were World War II, and nobody really saw anything like Modern Warfare. Nobody got the chance to experience that. So when people finally got that, they were blown away by it. Absolutely blown away by it. The multiplayer was so much different than it was. It just, I mean,
so this trailer is conveying a message. First of all, it just sounds like a good story to me, right? But it's conveying a message to Call of Duty regular or the multiplayer guy. I mean, there's a whole professional scene for this stuff. They're getting a little bit of more of the same, and the only teaser is that they're rebooting the game that was actually the ultimate, and it's just like they're not really advancing the product. They're just, I don't know. I mean, do they get the feeling they're actually like just being lazy or something like that? I mean, like I have no problem with the trailer on it by itself, but it's obviously conveying a message that we're giving you what you don't want over again, and just to appeal the maybe the multiplayer or the hardcore group, we're gonna repackage something we gave you 7 or 8 years ago. I mean, that's what I'm getting from this anyway.
Yeah, essentially. And another thing with the added jetpacks and futuristic stuff, I mean, Call of Duty's it's not a difficult game to play. Even with Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, those are my 3 favorite games right there. It's boots on the ground, and if you play a little bit, you can handle yourself pretty well with a gun, and then you can just crush people just by outsmarting them using tactics and all that stuff. Well, as the years have progressed in Call of Duty, they have made it a lot easier for any Joe Schmo to pick it up, and they can just go absolutely off.
Okay, so does the space stuff make it easier game to play? It's not as tactical as any dope can come in and say they're good at it.
I believe it does, because just like I'm saying about Advanced Warfare, I mean, it takes probably, I'd say, under 10 seconds to get across the map with a jetpack. Under 10 seconds.
That changes the multiplayer. Well, I mean, do you think the multiplayer is going to revive around the Call of Duty 4 revamp? I think that's what they're going to go with. The story is just going to be the story. And I'll be perfectly honest with you, it doesn't look horrible. The story, I guess.
The Modern Warfare story, because there's 3 of them. There's 3 games with it.
Yeah.
The campaign in all 3 of them
are
just
trash.
Absolutely incredible.
Absolutely
incredible.
So, all right. So, so we discussed that. I want to point out the CEO of Activision. He made this the trailer for Black Ops 2, which is generally considered, from what I can gather from the people that I've talked to, Black Ops 2 was the last half decent game they put out. Took the franchise.
Black Ops 2.
Yeah, Black Ops 2. It took the franchise in the future first time. It was the most disliked of any revealed trailer up until that time. And, of course, it became one of the most successful games that Infinity Ward put out. Is that true?
Black Ops 2?
Yes.
Black Ops 2 was developed by
Oh, okay. So not Infinity Ward. Okay.
They're still working with Activision.
Oh, okay. So, but they still, it's a different team.
Black Ops 2 is also technically a futuristic game. That takes place in the year 2025, I believe.
Only 10 years
but
from now.
it's still, so you're getting more. You're getting more drone stuff, but it's still classic boots on the ground. But like I said, they were adding stuff to the game that any Joe Schmo could pick it up.
You can turn a dude, bro, into a real dork. Jesus, we're hockey fans. What is this? I mean, oh my God. Well, you could do this, and this is real boots on the ground. Like, I don't understand this shit.
I'm just saying what Call of Duty is.
Hey, look, I don't get
saying
this shit, man. I used to see guys when I was stationed in Cobb Spiker in northern Iraq. These guys would come back and they would fight in real battles and settle down and relax with a glass of soda and Call of Duty 4, which I never could figure out. I figured that'd be the last thing they wanted to do. But, people really love this franchise. And, you get in this, like, I don't know who the CEO guy is. He's like, the one thing you have to point out, the gamer fans are passionate. They're really passionate. Oh, God, that sounds like, it's just like, what's this?
Sorry to interrupt, but it says the stream's down. It stopped streaming.
Did they shut down?
Yeah.
Maybe I got a health good. Looks like I'm up here. Hold on. Stream's down. It was only for a second. If it was.
Yeah.
It was a YouTube bug. YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube,
right,
folks.
We're good.
We back up?
Yeah, we're good. We're going.
This Call of Duty, that's nothing I can do about that. But this Call of Duty stuff is it's fucking dorky. But all right, at the same time, a Battlefield, a competitor to Call of Duty, which is pretty bare bones multiplayer stuff traditionally, correct? They don't really do this.
That's your quote unquote realistic war game.
That's your realistic game. Really? I play Battlefield. Battlefield's like, I'm in a tank. Next thing you know, I'm in a goddamn F-15 and, just running around on a battlefield. Call of
Duty's your arcade shooter. Battlefield is your more hardcore.
Yeah. David S., why aren't we talking hockey? Because it's not 100% a hockey show. It's a pop culture show, David. I've said this to you before. It's a pop culture show. You want to bust my balls about it? Call in.
I don't see anything with hockey in the title here, so.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I do hockey 4
days a week.
We're
not misleading people.
Dave. I do hockey 4 days a week. I got you a T-shirt. What do you want?
What more do you want?
Yeah, I can't do hockey all the time. And I tell you what, if we could bring some people in that are hockey fans that are Call of Duty, man, that's what it's about. It's about growing the channel, brother. And I'll take your calls. I'll take your Islander calls. Is the game on yet?
It's getting ready to.
Yeah, ready to. Here we go. I got Game 5 up here. I'll flip that card. I do hockey. All right. Now there's this. When I joined the Army and I moved over here, I got a real affinity for World War I. The reason being the Red Baron is actually buried. The third time he was buried. Pretty much, I shouldn't say right down the street, really on the other side of town. And I make a little pilgrimage there every year, and people leave like little things for him, like the Faulkner plane or a model of the Faulkner plane. And even in basic training, I was told that this was the soldier to be like, which was so bizarre to me because this is an enemy soldier. The reason I want a World War II game because basically World War I, to make a long story short, was basically the last grasp of imperial Europe, where kings and queens ran things, coming into the modern way with the capitalized democracy sort of clashing right in the middle of industrial revolution, which makes it kind of more fascinating to me. So at the same time, Battlefield puts his trailer out, and it's not as long, but it's perfect timing and probably way more effective. Here it is. It is. All right, I'll get back to you. holy shit. I mean, I couldn't have fantasized something that cool. It had everything. And you saw the Faulkner in there, which, by the way, the Red Baron only flew a few times. That's another myth. And I just, like, they were the last knights, if you really think about it, in World War I. We have, and I'll tell you something. You know what really blew my mind? They showed quick scenes of the Ottoman Empire, and horse-drawn cavalries were still not a factor. They found out in World War I very quickly that they weren't effective, but there were even American generals that believed that horse-drawn cavalry still could be effective in modern combat. General Patton, or then I think Lieutenant Patton, was one of those guys in the American Army that tanks are the new cavalry of the future. And you're seeing all of that. You saw the horses, you saw the guns, you saw it. I mean, it's just a giant fucking boner. And look, the other game, it looks fine and everything, but they're obviously, I don't know, WWE Roman Reignsing it up. Sidney Crosby shoving it down people's throats. Game's on now. I'm going to turn the damn thing on. And, you know, I mean, consumers they're way more, like, active. They want the control. They don't want to be told by companies, like, this is what you're going to like. This is what you're going to get. And I don't know. It just seems to be the way of the world nowadays. They just, Alexa says it got more views as well. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to take... All right, Gun Cannon's calling in. I am actually going to put the phone lines. I'm going to make them open. Gun Cannon's a little bit of a resident expert on gaming. He has a little stream himself on Twitch. Gun Cannon, what do you think of our review? What do you think of the two series? Are we on to something?
Well, I'll get to the Call of Duty thing, the Infinite Warfare thing, but in a second. But the Battlefield 1 and the fact that they're doing that instead of going forwards in time, going backwards, that's fantastic.
That's
bottom line. That's
it looked cool.
Everybody's so tired of the futuristic crap.
I mean, like I said, I'm a big David Bowie fan, but how well was Seven Nation Army used, which is the most overused sports song in fucking history? And that remix of it just made it. I mean, literally, I always thought that's where Jack White got his inspiration from. A Seven Nation Army, thinking about World War I. That's what I always thought. And to use it in that context, and they used the Bowie song well too, I thought. But it was just mind blowing. I almost wanted.
It was the only concern I have with it is everybody's talking how fantastic it looks. That's all cut scenes. That's all stuff that they put together for the trailer. Mm-hmm. It's not in-game footage.
Okay, is there any in-game footage out there? Because sometimes they release the trailer and then they leak the footage or what have you.
Wait till E3.
What's that?
That's probably what's happening. Is they're waiting till E3.
Oh, okay. All right. So everybody's going to get to play it in E3. Well, as far as entertainment, I was entertained by both trailers. As somebody who's not a big console first-person shooter fan, and I generally, I almost wish I could have watched the movie. I mean, it looked pretty good. So I don't know. You have anything else, Gun Cannon?
Infinite Warfare. Yeah, I've heard a lot of the same thing. Everybody wants it boots to ground. Everybody's upset with Infinite Warfare. They're great with the fact that, the COD 4 is coming back, that, they're going to get that remake, and it's being done by a company called Raven. Raven's done a lot of remakes on games and has done an awesome job. So I have nothing but positive feedback on that. The Infinite Warfare thing, look, everybody's just going to have to understand. I don't think COD, as far as to the standard game, is really going to be going back to a solid boots to ground game. Okay. You said it yourself. The CEO said that, people are passionate. No, that's a good way of just hiding the word hate.
Yeah. Exactly. I wish I could have just said that. I wish I could have thought of that. But it's like, oh, people are passionate. That's the same thing that WWE says. People are passionate. No, they hate what you're doing.
Yeah.
But I tell you something. For all you gamers out there and you guys that get outraged over World of Warcraft and stuff like that, stop buying the shit. I'm so sick of that. Well, it's so hard to do, and nothing will change if I don't. But get the fuck out of here. Hit them in their pocketbook. All right, I got other calls. I'm gonna take them. Thanks a lot, Gun Cannon. Good call.
Yeah.
Take care, brother. 702. You're on the air. Well, apparently not. All right, we'll take your calls. 718-395-7660 out of the contacts. Islanders are warming up right now. Also want to make an announcement that if you check the cards in the upper hand, right hand corner of your screen, your eyes aren't fooling you. I'm going to reboot the computer after this, and we're going right into a reaction show, the Islanders game. Pretty good chance the Gulf Fairy's going to make an appearance tonight, I think. What do you think?
Yeah.
Are you
I
rooting
think
for
so.
the Islanders? I mean, I don't. Do you have any?
I don't care.
Yeah. I can't say I care too. You know, Pure Pustini, Helsinki, Finland.
Oh, I'm on the air. Can you
You're
hear
on the
me?
air. What you think? What do you got? Hockey or Call of Duty?
Battlefield 1.
Battlefield 1. You're doing it. You're going.
Fucking hyped for this.
It does look so bad, and I know you're as big a soldier history buff as I am, and
Yes.
that's all I could think of is.
There's everything in it. There's the artillery scene, and before that, there's the guy having the arms on his ears. That's a reference to the shell shock that became a sickness during the trench warfare.
Did you hear about? Let's talk about the political stuff since you're on. Did you see one of those anti-Gamergates? That full Macintosh guy. He was like, "How could they have a game with chemical weapons?" Did you see that whole thing?
Yeah, I was pretty laughing. First thing that came to my mind is that, have you ever read a history book?
Yeah, they used. Yeah, that's true. They used it. Here's another thing. I hope the chemical weapons are clunky because I've done some of my own reading in German. The German soldiers hated using it because it blow back in their face half the time.
Yeah,
I hope
wind blows the gas back. And
it blows the gas back.
Worst thing was that when the gas was starting to disappear, it came down to the holes that were coming from the grenade. So there were those, and when they attacked, those were those. What are they called?
I don't know. My great grandfather was gassed. My great grandfather was gassed. He's the first Tommy C. He was gassing, and he is a doughboy. No bullshit. And if you want to check, because you're on my Facebook, I have pictures of the Red Baron's grave over here, which I usually make the pilgrimage this time of year, like the first week of spring. Pilgrimage.
Yes.
And it's just that's what I want to be. I want to be.
The gas was so fierce the weapon that in World War II, every German soldier was issued a gas mask, but they never used them because
you see how cruel and horrible the gas is. The Nazis didn't even use the gas second time around, and nothing really could have stopped them. That's how horrible it was.
One religious gas.
If I had to guess, because remember Hitler was he was a soldier in World War I, pretty brave one too. I'm not saying he's a good person. I'm just saying that's what the historical record shows. He was a brave soldier. All right.
Yeah,
he probably hated the gas too. You know, that's what I figured.
He got gassed in the later parts of the war. He lost his sight for some time.
All right, good call, Pierre. I got more coming in. I'll talk to you later,
bro. Done.
All right, all right. I'm sorry. You're breaking up a little too, because I think you call me wireless. I think you do.
No, I don't have wireless.
You don't have wireless. You should have the best. You live in Finland. You should have the best internet ever.
Yeah, we thought so.
Probably because it's socialized.
Yes.
It's a right. Yeah. Am I wrong? Because I read that about 10 years ago, that internet is a right in Finland. Am I correct?
Yes.
Well, enjoy your public fucking housing / internet.
Well, you talk about those tactics, those horse charges and stuff, and you're totally correct. I mean, World War I became so bloody war because nobody didn't know how to use the guns. The weapons and technology were advanced, but the tactics were still in Napoleonic era. I mean, those guys were thinking that they were fighting in lines with fucking muskets. But guys are having bolt action rifles, machine guns, artillery, gas. That's not gonna work, and that's why millions died because of it.
Really? Well, there were American generals that thought the horse-drawn cavalry could still be effective.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did. It's just mind-boggling to me, you know?
Yeah, that's surprising too, because in American Civil War, cavalry was already useless. It was mostly scouts, because then already the mini ball made everything useless. They could fire many 100 meters. They were deadly and usually disabled a horse with one shot. I mean, muskets, sometimes the horse could just stay up after one hit.
Yeah, because it's just the ball. You know, not nowadays. That's crazy.
But
that's crazy. Another thing too is the tanks were very unreliable. You know, did I lose both the guys? Yeah, the tanks were very unreliable.
One thing is, I saw the Red Baron way too many times in the trailer. I just hope that it's not going to be like every fucking German plane is red.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Manfred von Richthofen only flew it a few times. He actually did most of
it. He flew an Albatross plane, which was also red. I have a scale model of it right in
front of me Jesus, right, you're a big geek too.
I sent a picture when you.
What a shock! A bunch of hockey fans love war. All right, I got to get Jeff back on the line. I'm losing him probably because your internet connection sucks. Socialized internet. There you go. Talk to you later. I got to get Jeff back. Well, I mean, I think we're kind of seeing like why people really dig it. Look, boys want to play war. It's bottom fucking line, man. And we want to be our grandfathers and our great grandfathers. And that's why I'm damn near 40 years old. And not that I was an infantry soldier, but I was a, combat support soldier in a pretty recent stupid war, I'll admit. In an incursion, I guess. But it's just, boys want to play war. And that's never, ever, ever, ever going to change. Ever. Don't have Frenchie Ben. Don't have Matt Kazar, who moved away. He moved to the States. He's going to be starting university real soon. I heard it was pretty emotional at his house. And, I'm not going to goof on Matt for that. What happened to... Huffman's computer probably took a shit. Now, maybe I should have kept Pure on. But the breaking up. All right, let me take a call. Huffman will call me back when he's ready. The computer probably just took a dump. 702, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, Tommy. I just noticed that your Shot from the Point thing was about Call of Duty, so that's the only reason I called up, is because finally a topic I can relate to.
Right.
In middle school, I'm in high school now, I played Call of Duty very, very, a lot, because I was playing it for money. You could play on these websites, you could wager money, and I was really into it. But I was the sucker who every year, whenever I saw the trailer, no matter what, I was really excited. Because
I got to interrupt you. Got a donation. Dead on day, $5. Pure sounds like he's calling from World War I. Go ahead. Go ahead,
No worries, man. It's fine. But no, I'm just saying that every year I was that guy who thought the game was good, no matter what, because I was just such
you're
a fan of the series.
You're a kid. I know what that's like. I did the same thing with movies when I was a kid. But go ahead.
Yeah, but once I got into high school, now that I'm in high school, I don't play anymore because they kind of took over my life, and I'm focusing on school now. Dude, that trailer didn't even get me excited. It was terrible.
Which one? The Infinite
Warfare trailer.
Yeah, see,
Infinite Warfare. It was like watching a movie trailer.
Yeah, I guess you're right. See, it's not appealing.
I want to see explosions. I want to see guns and graphics. What the hell was? They didn't see the attack coming. No, and then all this depression shit.
Yeah, but you didn't like the David Bowie song? You didn't like the music?
I mean, it was all right, but the gameplay and stuff, it was just not. It didn't excite me at all. I was like, really?
Looked like PlanetSide 2, right? I play PlanetSide 2 on Steam, right? Doesn't it? Am I wrong, Jeff?
What do you mean?
No.
It's like PlanetSide 2. It's a Steam game. It's it's dirt cheap. It's pretty fucking good. You can do anything. You can fly spaceships. You can, you can fly spaceships. There's a war going on all the time in 3 separate continents. You just join a team and you just shoot shit. You could be an engineer or a medic or something. It's fucking great,
I haven't even heard of that.
Yeah, probably because you're not a PC guy,
Yeah.
My wife said
the trailer didn't excite me. It was absolutely it was just not even awful. I didn't even rage it. I was just boring.
Yeah,
terrible.
well, that's the worst. That's the worst reaction to get. But people are fucking raging.
It is, man.
That's the worst reaction. If you don't give a shit. Well, go play What about Battlefield? That looked fun.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get Battlefield. That's what I'm telling you, because that was terrible. I actually liked their last game because there's 3 different developers. I liked Ghost. Nobody liked it. I kind of liked it for competitive, but this is awful.
Ghost really had some potential, but the streaks in that game were, I could throw a bunch of Skittles and they'd be more effective.
No, you're right. But the reason I liked Ghost is because I was a big Search and Destroy player, and Search and Destroy in that game was actually
I don't know. You guys are getting way too technical for me. You guys are getting way too technical.
I'm gonna get off this.
I just want to comment about all this stuff. I gotta go. Talk to you later. Thanks for the call. I don't want to. This is it's just funny to me that look at this, the dislikes. Let me see. I got 800,000 here. Supposedly the most for any gaming video.
For Call of Duty? Oh, I was over 900,000.
800,000. 800,000.
I'm seeing 900,000.
Now it's probably. I took the screenshot. That means it's got 100. I took the screenshot an hour ago. Look at that.
Was it 900,000 when I checked it, and that was right before we went on.
Yeah, just before we went on. Unbelievable. 718-395-7660. 718-395-7660. And what was also there's a slight change. Shot from the point line. Will be it'd be sort of like in the crease. We do a half an hour, and if it goes over, it goes over. If now live will be an hour if it goes over. If I see fit. I see fit. By the way, Jake doesn't want a goodbye party, he told me.
I heard you say that last night.
He's probably right. I didn't because I made like a montage for Mr. Matt Can't Get Laid. So I figured, I wanted to do sort of a send-off. But I think he's probably right. Although it'd be kind of fun to have a party with him. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he'll change his mind. It wouldn't be a goodbye party. Maybe it's like, I don't know. I'm a big.
I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of look that video only went out to like our immediate community. There are some people that I think are angry at me. I do have 4 dislikes on there. I want to know who those people are. And I want to expose them like Keemstar. How dare they dislike my video? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Looks like my head's popping up. First period, 12 minutes to go. And look at those Islanders. Well, they're up 3-1, right?
Tampa Bay's up 3-1.
Yeah, they're up 3-1. Did you watch last night?
Which one? I watched Caps and Pens.
What do you think of Holtby's
Well,
save?
you knew that because I was in the chat the whole time.
That's true. Did you see Holtby's like God save?
Yes, I did.
Reminded me of Carey Price. It was just unbelievable. That's the kind of stuff you need.
Wow.
You think they're going to pull it out, the Caps?
No.
No, me either. If you're going to pull it out, that's the way to do it, though. That's the way to start.
Yeah,
I've seen it done before.
Having God in goal helps.
It really does. Well, I mean, he didn't have to be God until like the second period, second or third period.
That's true.
You know. So Chris Payne says 928,000 dislikes. I was heard it was the most of any video all time. Actually, so that beats Ghostbusters, the female Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I said that before we went on air.
Yeah, but
we're only at
we're on the. That's why I hate talking about stuff when we're off the air, you big dude, bro. So like when I say that, you said that already. Yeah, when nobody was here. Oh no! Ah, Jesus Christ!
It was at 913 before we went on air.
And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Roman Polak getting rough with the referee towards the. God, they're up 5-1. You're getting up. I don't know, but they're up 5-1. I honestly didn't watch that. I went to bed.
I didn't either. I fell asleep.
He's getting into it with another player, and then he starts pushing and shoving. You know, I'll take hockey calls now too. If you want to call and talk about hockey, even if you already called, I don't care, as long as it's a different subject. I'm done with COD. You know, after the Dennis Weidman situation, I'm just like saying to myself, like, how could anybody lay their hands on the referee? He's tangled up with another predator, and then the ref kind of forcibly moves him away, which is his right, and then he like shoves him, like, don't touch me. You know, that whole teenage kid. Mm-hmm. You can't touch me, Dad. I'll call CPS on you. That's what it looked like to me. But I just hope they suspend him for the rest of the playoffs. I
haven't seen it yet, so I can't.
You can't even comment on it?
I can't even comment on it.
It's not like nobody gets hurt. It's not like the Wyman situation where somebody got hurt.
Right.
But it's just like, it's so stupid and childish. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you can't be shoving officials. You can't be doing that.
Period. That's the end of the story.
Hey, did you see, speaking of going after officials and umpires and all that stuff, did you see David Ortiz?
Yeah.
Oh my
that was
God.
funny. He was right, though. I got to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
He got hot. He didn't get George Brett hot, which is the greatest hot.
Hey, credit the home plate umpire though, because David Ortiz was a freight train running at him, and he didn't budge. He did not move.
Maybe he didn't think he would hit him. You know, did he say why he tossed him? Because he does put his head down and walk towards the bench. David Ortiz.
I haven't heard anything on why they said.
Why'd he toss him?
I don't know. Some umpires have quicker triggers than others. It's just
he just didn't like the way he walked. I thought the strike 3 was a revenge call, and I thought tossing him was a revenge call, unless he muttered something.
Ooh, Roman, no.
What?
No,
you saw it. You're seeing it now, right?
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
Can't do that.
God damn, where are your brains, boy?
Good question.
That clip works out perfectly because it's Sharks related.
Yeah.
Barrett Jackman's just standing there like, yep.
I love that Sharks video. We should revisit that.
Well, if they end up losing the series, you can play it.
I can play the whole thing. Guy freaks out over San Jose Sharks.
Spain says it's still getting 1,000 dislikes like every 5 minutes.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. I love the Brains Boy thing. I would like to revisit it. I don't even know what the Piano Cat. I don't know. What was it called? Piano Cat or whatever it is.
I don't know.
It's come from a couple years ago. San Jose Sharks
They
Cat.
blew that 3-0 lead against the Kings.
I don't think that was from then. I think it was from a few years earlier.
No, I'm pretty sure it was when they blew the 3-0 lead against the Kings.
Was it?
2 years ago.
You know who sent me that? I don't know. I've had that for a while. No, maybe it was. Freak out. I can't find it. Maybe somebody took it down. I'd hate them. Was it Piano Cat? I keep seeing the black cat that ran across the ice over in San Jose.
Oh, Joe Pavelski? Yeah.
Yeah, that's his cat.
Apparently.
I can't find it. Oh, God, I love that. I love that clip. God damn, where are your brains, boy? Nah, we did it really recently. Keyboard Cat. That's right. All right, I'll take a poll. Does anybody want to watch Keyboard Cat?
Why not? Let's watch Keyboard Cat.
Sharks. I'll watch Keyboard Cat. It sounds like fun.
It's always fun.
You know, the guy is so fascinating. This is Charles Smith, Keyboard Cat. San Jose Sharks, hockey, I'll put in. Oh, okay, hockey fan. Oh, no, I was right. 4 years ago it was uploaded.
Really?
Yeah, 4 years ago.
It was 4 years? Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
So it was something else. This is what listen, my fellow dude bros. I don't want you to turn out like this dumb kid.
4 years ago, that's when they lost to the Blues.
4 years ago. Yeah. This is 4 years ago. In fact, I'll get you the month. Oh, no, let me click on this thing because I got to set it up on the other end here. It's actually, it was uploaded in July of 2011. So what year, who they lose to in 2011? It must have leaked out around
July 2011, they lost to the Blues. No, wait, no.
Really?
No, that wasn't 2011.
No.
That was 2012.
Who they lose to in 2011?
I don't know. You're making me do too much math.
Do that. You gotta hold up your weight. Jake's gone. Don't give me any shit, kid.
Blues versus Sharks. Playoff history. Jesus Christ. 2000. Yeah, that was in 2012. Blues and Sharks. So yeah, that was 4 years. Okay, it was 4 years ago.
Why the fuck is this looking so ridiculous here?
Okay, yeah, so that's when they lost to the Blues.
All right. Fair enough.
I think that series. Yeah, I think that series was 1.
They lost to the Blues. That's too funny.
They lost to the Blues.
I can't get this Chrome thing working for some reasons. Oh, well, I guess I can.
Either way, play it because it's hysterical.
It's fucking funny. That's what's most important. Here we go.
Very passionate San Jose Sharks fan.
Does anybody want to see it? You want to see it? Let's see it. It's just
yes, they want to see it.
They want to see it? That's right. That's your other job. Take care of the chat. Here it is. The San Jose Sharks kid. But I don't want you turning out like this kid. I don't want you turning out like him. He's a big douche.
Scott, kill
Scott.
it. Go offline. Scott. Go offline.
Big baby.
Go offline.
He's got a look how dorky he looks. His shirt. Okay, nah. Yeah, you were crying before, and now you move the webcam. I mean, you're gonna cry over something. I've gotten emotional on the air before, but Christ's sakes.
Nobody's on the phone. He was on his channel, and he's having his. Scott.
Is he banging his head? You hear that? You hear that sound? I always wondered it because you can't see it. Listen to this.
Scott.
He might be hitting something.
He's hitting himself. What a dork.
God damn.
Turn off his computer tonight.
Cut yourself off, Scott. You're not.
Scotty, that's just stupid.
You're not even on the team.
You're being stupid now. Now you're going and putting yourself up there with someone to laugh at.
Yeah, that's for sure.
God damn, where are your brains, boy? Having a meltdown online?
Good dad.
Where are your goddamn brains?
You were online?
Yes, he was on his frickin' channel, whining and crying and acting like a 3-year-old to the entire world. Where are your goddamn brains? Like I said, you don't understand. No, you don't understand.
No, you don't understand. Actually, I understand. You're a douche.
You're making an ass of yourself for all eternity. Going online and doing this, so people are going to go.
By the way, Scott, if you want an interview on Shot from the Point, I'd be happy to give it to you.
And no, they want to stir you up. Dig on this. You are going and handing them the 2x4 to beat you with.
2x4 to beat you with?
You don't have to turn it off. Scott, stay offline till you cool off.
Mike, please turn it off.
That's the full
I'm
one.
just going to knock him off. No, you don't have to knock me off.
Oh, that's so funny. I'm just going to knock him off. God damn, where are your brains, boy? Oh, God, that was beautiful. What's the chat think? You ever see that, David S?
Funny every time.
Sharks lost the Canucks.
When was it uploaded? 2011 or 2012?
It says 2011, like in July, though, so it was about a month after Stanley Cup.
Then yeah, it would be the Canucks in 2011.
Yeah. Yeah, 2011. Yeah, Canucks went all the way to final that year and lost to
a
Boston.
history of losing. We can't keep up with it.
What the hell is that?
Some of them are creative.
I hope I don't get fucking tagged for that. I'm going to get tagged either way.
It's ESPN. If you're looking for hockey and
Don't go there.
ESPN, then yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Don't worry about it.
The IIHF World started. The Americans got blown the fuck out by Canada. Finland's rolling along. Ups Kazakhstan by in a shootout beat Kazakhstan. That's funny. Wasn't that the Borat guy?
I don't know. I've never seen that movie.
You should. I didn't know they had a hockey team. They said their national drink is goat piss. I don't know. They beat Switzerland,
God.
which is kind of an upset. Kazakhstan. And the Americans play Finland, who beat Germany 5-1. They humiliated them.
All because the Germans didn't have Tom Kuhnackel.
I don't want to watch this. Well, no, they didn't have Kuhnackel or Seidenberg.
I just love saying that guy's name.
That's great.
Kuhnackel.
It's not even how you say it. My wife keeps correcting me.
Oh.
It's Kuhnackel.
If that's how Doc says it, that's how I'm gonna say it.
Kuhnackel.
You don't question.
Kuhnackel wobbles it off the board. Yeah.
Don't question what Doc says.
I think Doc's gonna bag it this year. What do you think?
Really?
Yeah, I do. I get the feeling that he's too old. He's not into it. He's been sick lately. It sucks, right? It's like an end of an era. I mean, that's the only voice you've ever known, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Vin Scully is still going strong for the Dodgers.
How old is he?
88.
See, that's the thing. Being sports personality is not that difficult a job. It's not that hard. It's hard to get people to care about you.
Oh, we got a goal.
We got a goal. Here it is. Yeah, I just saw it. Good timing. I'll be doing this second period. Wow.
No, Victor Hedman. That's nothing new.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's another underrated player.
Yeah, because he plays in Florida.
Yeah. Got it to Hedman. I don't know. Should Grice? Good screen, really.
I think he was screened.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So good,
Johnson totally screened him.
He screened him. You know, the funny thing is these games have been locally broadcast the whole time, and I'm just like fucked it up. It's just amazing. I don't have to stream any of these fucking things come playoff time. It's redonkulous. Ah, Christ. But the quality, I don't get the 60 frames per second quality and all that other good shit. You know?
Yeah.
No. Doc is God. World Cup coming in. All that good stuff. Jesus.
Speaking of the World Cup, did you see the one? They had a couple more of those commercials. One with Jamie Benn and Bergeron.
I didn't see the one with Bergeron. What did Bergeron do?
They were talking about. He was saying that Bergeron could join the exclusive club of 4 gold medals or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bergeron's like, no, I don't really think about that too much. And then what's his face? He's like, okay, we're gonna go to break now. And then Bergeron rips off the Canada uniform and he's like all decked out with some glasses and gold stuff and a shirt that says "Going for Gold" or something like that.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I did see that. It was stupid. I did see that. I think it was just very forgettable. Those commercials are awful. They're fucking terrible.
It was the best one of the bunch.
It's the best one. I don't know, man. The Patrick Kane one. It's not awkward for the reasons people think it is. It's just bad, and Kane's a bad actor. The one he did was all weird. For ESPN.
Yeah.
I'm surprised ESPN even.
That's why it's ESPN.
God. They used to be. Look, Hockey Night in America was not bad. It was not bad.
It had the best theme.
Oh yeah, we're gonna hear that again too. We're gonna hear that. I wonder if it's gonna be a part of NHL TV though. It should be. Better be a part of the package. Better be a part of the package.
And it stopped streaming again.
Not my fault.
No.
Not my fault. Just restart. Streamer stopped streaming. Not me. No, I didn't. In fact, it's still counting. God damn. Where are your brains, boy? No, I didn't. Hang in there.
Maybe it's Activision. Maybe Activision.
Yeah. I kind of wonder.
They don't want us hating on Infinite Warfare. Maybe that's what.
But the worst part is, I usually get health. I'm back up. We'll be back up. We will be back up. There we are. Yeah, it's good.
Activision.
Now it's YouTube. This is YouTube. Because if it was Activision, they would have cut my balls already. They would have cut the entire broadcast, and I would go off, and there would be a strike. So, and it's not, and it's legitimate review of both things. So I'm monetizing the shit, and I'm gonna try to get my money. So just refresh, everybody. We're back. Shit happens. YouTube's acting up, and going into the end of the first period, and I think we'll do plugs and get the hell out of here. Yeah, do some plugs, rock and roll, say goodbye, and all that other good stuff. Let you bitches have anything reasonable to say. At Tommy C SFTB, ask Tommy C SFTB on Twitter. These are all my socials. 718-395-760. You leave a message, suggestions. I won't always listen to them, but they're welcome. And Shot from the Point on Skype. Do some Switch broadcasting from time to time, and Shot from the Point Hockey on Google Plus and Facebook. So those are the socials. Who does the music? It's none other than JohnFreemanMusic.com, JohnFreemanMusic.com, JohnFreemanMusic.com. For your podcast, for your buddy's podcast, give the gift of music. Have John Freeman write your buddy who's trying to get into YouTube or podcasting or whatever the hell he sees fit doing. Get him on JohnFreemanMusic.com. And that's it, bitches. That's what we got. And I also want to bring up some other friends of the show. Check this staff member right here. This guy. It's none other Jeff the Huffman. You can get him at Grand Slam 87. He's been doing a lot more streaming. He's been a lot more active, which he should be all along.
Yeah. Well, there's this little thing called school, but I don't have that anymore.
Oh, so you're gonna be on all the time?
Not all the time, but I'll have time. I'll have time to do it. Did some MLB. What was it? A couple days ago. I don't know. Maybe we could do something tonight with you guys. Stick with the theme of Call of Duty. Maybe we can play that.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really good idea.
You want to add me on PlayStation? My PlayStation ID is Grand Slam 87, and that's also my Twitter handle.
Grand Slam 87. Go into there, watch some Call of Duty, and then or you could choose to hang out here and watch. And we'll do what you call it game. We'll do the rest of the.
That probably won't be happening until later tonight. I'll tweet something. Probably.
Well, look, I here's the thing. I'm going to say this right now, Jeff. I know this thing started with Corona because I don't know if Jack was asking me permission. I don't care if you go, especially if it's like last minute.
I gotta fix stuff for
okay,
dinner.
All right, but don't like, I can't go on because Tommy's on. Don't start. Just go on. Just go on. If anybody that's in our circle of friends wants me not to broadcast because they don't want me to just approach me privately. I'll probably work with you unless I already have something planned. You know, I'll just go. Oh, I don't have anything planned, and I won't make a plan. But otherwise, don't. I mean, everybody. I'm not getting. Me and Dave have given up on that too. And it's welcome. So anybody can broadcast. Jeff checked in with me, and Jack checked in with me, and I do appreciate it. But it's not a big deal. We're not playing for money.
David S has a quick question. Tommy, who do you think will get the NHL 17 cover?
Who's left? I'm thinking Tarasenko.
I know you got Ben and Tarasenko left.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Sure.
Tarasenko.
I think it's going to come down between those two, and I think it's going to go to Ben.
Makes more sense because he's Canadian, right? Well, is Ben
Yeah.
Canadian or American? Yeah. I don't know, but they haven't had a foreign player on there in a bit. It might be time. You know what I mean?
True, and EA could just give everybody the finger and put Tarasenko on.
I think that vote's fixed anyway. I didn't always believe that, but
or they could go with the one that's been circulating around, the Ryan Reeves blowing the kiss.
Oh, that'd be great. I think it should be Patrick fucking Kane. Make up for last year. How about that?
Well,
how about Patrick Kane?
Well, let's get some different teams on there. How about that?
Well, I guess that's a better argument. I don't know. Last year's cover.
I will say I do like the Taves cover though.
I like the Taves cover. I wanted Patrick Kane and Taves in there. I understand why they didn't go with it. I'm not jumping on EA for that. But
right. I mean, they pretty much had to.
Their hands were tied. But I just I don't know. I kind of want to make up for it. You know, considering what happened. I don't know.
Considering that he should be the MVP this year, they could do that.
I wonder if they don't screw him. I would not be shocked even for a fucking millisecond if they screwed him. Any more questions in the chat?
Let's see. Oh, David S. says McJesus, Pavelski, Ben, and Tarasenko. But the final
McDavid's going to be on it more than once before he's retired, so we can...
He said, but the matchups are McDavid and Pavelski and Ben and Tarasenko.
Boy, McDavid might go over Pavelski, though. If it's a clean vote.
I think Pavelski playing for the Sharks hurts him.
Yeah. Everybody knows of Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid's going to be big star.
I don't think McDavid yet.
No.
No.
Shitting all their cornflakes. John Scott in the Ice Caps uniform. Gun cannon. I don't have a problem with that either.
Cover of Enforcers. John Scott, Ryan Reeves.
Ryan Reeves. Beating the shit out of McKenzie. Oh, speaking of, do you know some punk came in and started... Ryan Reeves, he only plays 5 minutes a game, which isn't true. He plays about 10, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Most nights when he's in the lineup, yeah.
Yeah, he plays about 10, so it's not like he's a totally unaffected player. And he beat up a guy half his size. They had been agitating him all night.
Their guy started it.
Yeah. You want some, you got some.
Yeah,
who is this punk mother? I think his name is. I'm not gonna get. His name is Adian, and he's like, that's so fucked up, and he's so much bigger than I'm like, you punk ass. If McKenzie would have beat Reeves' ass, you'd be like, oh, what a comeback,
Well, the whole thing started when Johns cross-checked Pietrangelo from behind into the boards. Then you have a little skirmish over there.
It went back farther than that. He got into it. They drew him out in a penalty. And then they put a stick between his leg, and he fell down, and he skated away because obviously Hitchcock had talked to him. And then they picked up this big guy, this idiot McKenzie picks a fight with him when they're up 5-1.
He grabs him. He grabbed Reeves.
You can read Reeves' lips. Let's go. And that kiss, if I had to guess, that was for Lindy Ruff, because they were purposely agitating him. And he went over there just to cool everybody out and do some intimidating. He didn't look like he was going there to drop the gloves, because he was probably on orders not to drop the gloves.
Well, I mean, if Ryan Reeves was skating towards me, I'd be like,
You met him, right?
Yeah.
He's a good guy, right?
He's a big teddy bear off the ice.
Get the fuck out of here.
I emphasize big.
I tell you something. He looked like he made McKenzie look like half a man. What the fuck was he thinking?
Reeves is massive, man.
I don't know, man. Your big heart and Celtic blood is not going to overcome a fucking beast like Ryan Reeves. I'm sorry. I'd like to think so.
Yeah, Reeves. Reeves. If he was angry at me skating towards me,
I'll give McKenzie credit for giving it a shot. I'll give him that. But all you Dallas fans that are white knighting for him, man, fuck off.
Yeah, the instant Reeves turned around, he's probably like, I immediately regret this decision.
He seemed to have a look like, what the fuck, like you didn't fight me fair, You shouldn't have fought him. There's no reason for it. What happened? What's coming? Let me see. Big hit coming?
Boyle.
Oh, wow. Boyle looked like a sniper on that one, right? That looked like a nothing shot because Grice had the damn. Grice had the pole covered. On that. That's a snipe. Look like cold.
Here we go. We got the replay here.
Oh, 2-0 Tampa Bay.
Oh. That was nice. That was nice. Oh, behind the back. Ooh.
Let me see this play. I want to see this before we go off.
Ooh.
Snipe. Oh, wow. That was like a... You know what the problem is? I think Grice is already on his knees. He should have been on his feet. Yeah, he hugged. That's the new thing to do. You get on your knees. I don't believe in this. And they wouldn't... When I was a kid, they wouldn't let you. You drop to your knees, and then you hug the post. That's like the new thing to do. I don't get that with Thomas Grice. That's what they do. When I was a kid, you stand up. You only go to your knees when you know the puck's going to be there. And usually what the shooter tries to do is get you to drop, and then you lift it, right? Wasn't that the way you were taught?
Yeah.
But everybody goes to their knees and they hug the post. I don't get that. Martin Brodeur used to hug the post. Martin Brodeur didn't even hug the post. He'd come out on you. Cut the angle off completely.
Yeah, I mean, the instant I see the goalie drop to his knees,
you got
to know what I'm doing.
He was already on his knees when Boyle got the puck. It was a snipe. He made him look like Kovalchuk there. I don't get this new goalie style. I think the only guy that has to do strange things was Dominik Hasek. In my opinion, the only guy that has the right to do strange things is Dominik Hasek. Tomorrow...
Yeah, you touted him as the greatest goalie ever.
Yeah, I think he might have been. I didn't realize it at the time either. It took me a couple years because everything he did was different. Hasek. Latvia up against Russia. Belarus. White Russia up against Canada. Canada's looking good. Sweden up against Czech Republic. That ought to be a nice one. Two hockey powerhouses. And Finland versus the United States. Holy shit, I hope they don't whip our ass.
Well.
My fucking God, was that embarrassing. I got hockey all day tomorrow, and I got the baby. It's gonna be fun. Good shit, baby. Good shit. Boom. All right, everybody. Thank you, Jeff, for being on the program. I hope you guys come back tomorrow and check out. Oh, not that. I don't want you. Not that. In the Crease of Tommy C, our hockey podcast, Monday through Thursday, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be doing that all week. And right after this, I'm gonna wrap it up right now. I'm gonna restart the computer, and we're gonna watch this game. So check out the reaction video. It's up in the cards right now, and I really, 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 really appreciate all your your kind words, especially some of the kind words on the Jake video. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much, everybody, and good night. See you next week.